As you step into the dimly lit room, you see a makeshift fighting ring in the middle, surrounded by spectators cheering wildly. The air is thick with anticipation and the smell of sweat and blood.
I walk up to the most polar bear-looking person here and challenge.
Die, polar bear.
Your opponent raises his fists, expecting a punch, but instead, your hand connects with the side of his head.
This fight club is over. You are all under arrest.
He suddenly lunges at you, trying to grab his weapon back.
Oh, here we go. Now it's
Okay.
escalating. We're in the Elfsong tavern, and in the side room is a comedy show. That's probably a horribly racist joke in like the Forgotten Realms.
Okay, nerd, let's do this D&D thing. You find yourself at the entrance of the Elfsong tavern. Your Harper contacts have told you that this is where illegal fights are being held. And you are supposed to infiltrate the fighting ring.
There you go.
Gain evidence of their activities and possibly shut it down. Hold on, though, before we continue. Tell me again your race and class.
So with this one, I was going for a more medias res kind of opening, as you
Love
may
it,
have
love
noticed,
it.
right?
How about I'm an older dragonborn fighter.
This again.
Keep it simple.
First time might take a moment.
Mm-hmm.
All right, older dragonborn fighter it is. So, as you walk into the tavern, you see a busy room filled with laughter and chatter.
I like this a lot more already.
Yes. I walk up to the bar and ask about the illegal fight.
Yeah, just straight up. No, none of this sneaky bullshit. I like it. There's also, okay, let's see. I'm going to say something after she talks. Because this is weeks ago that I made these. Before all the Deutsche Bahn stuff. So I forgot, actually.
The bartender, a tall human with an eye patch and a scar running across his face, raises an eyebrow at you. Illegal fighting, he says with a grin.
All right.
Yes,
she probably got
illegal
cut
fighting.
off there. They have a 50 token character limit,
okay,
so she probably would have continued that. You could let her continue, but then she'll probably speak for you as well.
No.
Or you say something now, which is fine as well. And I do remember, maybe you'll find this story, like this AI, I built in a sort of a secret, like a fact about this environment. Maybe you can find it.
Oh.
I'm not going to say more now, but let's see if it comes up.
Okay.
And if she remembers and stuff. That's the kind of stuff I want to test here. But so what do you do, Vincent? I talk too much. I should just let you play. You could just talk to the guy and like they will totally understand if you do like quotes and you just quote dialogue.
Yes.
For me, it has worked to say like, I say to the bartender and then quotes and then the thing.
Yes, the illegal fighting. I want to take part. Really mess someone up, you know. I reply.
Excellent. It's not why the Harper sent you, but that's okay. They don't need to know.
The bartender chuckles and leans in closer, lowering his voice. Well, if you're looking for a fight, you'll need to get past the half-orc bouncers at the back.
Yeah.
Every time they do that, I'm tempted to say, I get past.
I mean, you can try. I don't know. This is for testing. But that was fact number one. That was built into the story. She didn't make that up.
Oh, okay.
So that's good.
Bouncers at the back?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Not seriously. Does that work?
I'm not seriously, sure.
And
it's like in that disco scene where the guys are just nodding at each other. Knowingly. I see. You like, I know how to handle those guys.
I get past you guys? I ask.
Two half-orcs, one larger than the other, glance at each other before looking back at you. The taller one speaks, his voice deep and rumbling. Password, he grunts.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that was the secret I built into it. And there's an actual password,
Okay.
which you have to find out. And you actually really have to, because I completely forgot it. I do not know. I mean, we could look at the files, obviously, but...
No, I got
Yeah,
this.
yeah. You're on your own now, Vincent.
Okay, I think the obvious answer is I tell them the password.
I mean, you can try. I don't know.
I turn around and ask the barman, hey, what's the password?
So clever, Vincent. I wonder if Karlach lets you get away with this.
Issue.
The bartender smirks, looking you up and down. He leans in again, whispering, glitter gold.
I mean, that was too easy. Like, this was not very creative, but that was the password. I remember now. So you try it. Go to the bartender and just, like, I mean, the bouncers, and just, you know, in quotes, I tell them glitter gold. Sorry that I'm playing for you now, Vincent.
No, it's
but I'm
fine.
excited now to see if this works.
Glitter gold. The bartender told me you should arrest him for spilling your secrets, I tell the bouncers.
Okay, that's hilarious. Yeah, please.
The larger half-orc grunts a laugh and steps aside, allowing you entry into the back room.
All right. Was she cut off there?
I think so, yeah.
Let me look at the... What does it say? Was there more?
The latter half-orc grunts a laugh and steps aside, allowing you entry into the back room.
Okay. Don't know why she was cut off. But I guess he took what you said as a joke, which is a reasonable thing.
Yeah.
And I'm happy that apparently this glitter gold thing worked. Like, right? At least for this run.
Yeah.
It's interaction. Now I guess you can do secret fights now.
Nice. I walk past the half-orc and look around in the secret underground fighting arena.
Excellent.
As you step into the dimly lit room, you see a makeshift fighting ring in the middle, surrounded by spectators cheering wildly. The air is thick with anticipation and the smell of sweat and blood.
Like, what were you trying to do here again? Arrest them, I guess, if you still want to do that. I guess you can do either that or fight, or whatever you want.
The quest was your Harper contacts have told you that this is where illegal fights are being held, and you are supposed to infiltrate the fighting ring, gain evidence of their activities, and possibly shut it down.
Yes.
I walk up to the most polar bear-looking person here and challenge. I'm curious about letting the chat play this actually with the. I don't know if it would work.
Yeah, I don't know that it would right now listen to the TTS, but I mean that's a great thing to work into it as a plugin, right? I just have to look into the Twitch sort of architecture. I don't think it's that hard, right? You just do it not through audio, you do it through the text directly.
Yeah, I mean there's Twitch plays.
Yeah,
Pokemon
stuff like that, right?
Other games,
and then you just give them like a / command to like, I don't know, / whatever. / AI, and then whatever they type gets sent to this.
Yeah.
And then I can just lean back and get banned immediately from Twitch.
Probably.
Yes, obviously.
I fuck the bar.
Yeah, no, don't even. Oh my god, I'm so glad we're. So yeah, what were we doing?
I walk up to the most polar bear-looking person here and challenge
Die, polar bear.
them to a fight. Let's not assume they get gender. And,
Of course.
because, you know, polar bear, I don't know.
Might be a big madam.
Uh-huh.
A rotund lady.
You approach the large figure in the corner, his eyes gleaming with excitement at your challenge.
Good. Uh-huh. I drag them to the arena despite their test.
They weren't even. You're just making that up.
Yes, that's the best part.
It wasn't abusive enough for you?
The crowd roars as you pull the reluctant fighter into the ring, both of you armed and ready for battle.
Okay, so I guess he's sort of consenting to your challenge, Vincent. Because he's armed. I mean, he knew about glitter gold. That's how he got in here. So
I mean,
he's guilty like everyone else.
This is
here.
a fight club. Everybody in here wants to be part of the fight club. Well, we are armed, so I throw my arm at them.
That's not what armed means. No, you're just sabotaging the AI.
Your opponent raises his fists, expecting a punch, but instead, your hand connects with the side of his head, sending him sprawling to the floor. The crowd goes wild as you stand over him victorious.
Okay, number one thing I'm noticing is these fucking games are too easy. Like, these AI dungeon masters are weak sauce. They need to put the hurt on. I have to tell them somehow. I don't know.
Don Solarione, this is Monty Python the D&D.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just a flesh wound. I can still kick him. So, can you just like pronounce to everyone that the ring is closed now?
Chaos
can
Yoyo,
break-
Dragon versus Polar Bear, Fire beats Ice.
Because you have killed this one sort of rotund polar bear vaguely resembling dude, you can now pronounce to the entire fighting ring that it is now closed.
Yes.
Yes, anyway, I don't know if you want to do that. But.
This fight club is over. You are all under arrest. Surrender your weapons to me. I loudly pronounce.
Very good. I didn't know the Harpers have jurisdiction here, but very good.
Well, they do now because of me.
The spectators look at each other in confusion and disbelief, their excitement quickly turning to panic.
Oh, okay, well, that's interesting. She doesn't let you.
Well,
I like
you
that.
say that.
What do you do now?
I collect the weapons they readily.
Chaos Yoyo, American Karlach is very jarring to hear, not going to lie.
See, she is American.
Yeah,
She sounds a bit American.
I'm so
yeah.
focused on what she's saying
Yeah,
that
yeah,
I don't
I
even
see.
notice how she's
Yeah,
saying.
yeah, yeah.
You gather an assortment of weapons from the stunned audience. Everything from knives and maces to a few crudely made crossbows.
She had to think for a moment about the maces.
Well, what else do we have here?
Weird D&D terms. Let me consult my list of Gary Gygax's medieval pole arms.
Maces, that's the one.
Can you ask her? Sorry that I'm doing this now. But,
Go ahead.
Are there pole arms as well? This is very important to me.
As you collect the weapons, you notice a couple of spears leaning against the wall.
All right.
You pick one up and test its weight in your hand before adding it to your growing arsenal.
Are we just like we have this giant sack of weapons on our back? No?
Come on, that's like every video. Have you seen your inventory in Baldur's Gate 3? You
you're
are
correct,
no
you're
one to
correct,
complain, Vincent. Come on, you were picking up literal spoons. We were lugging around cutlery for like half of Act 2.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, yeah, I just don't know where the story will go from here, sort of. This is still, right? This still, I feel like they understand what you're saying. They, like, can go with, like, the facts that are established. They will
Chaos
even...
Yoyo, do you really need 8 maces when 1 punch seems to be enough?
I arrest the Patreons, kick the polar bear one last time, and leave the arena.
Sure. A fitting end to an amazing adventure story. There was also, as a heads up, she didn't mention that. Okay, I have to shut up. I think she's going to talk soon.
any time now.
Yeah, I might get slower now because the context.
As you lead the captured fighters out of the underground fighting arena, the once enthusiastic crowd now looks at you with anger and fear.
Good. I arrest the crowd.
Very good. You understand the Harper's formerly organization devoted to balance, but now fascism.
Yes. Laughing, no laughing.
The room is filled with tension as you begin to collect the weapons from the spectators. Their faces a mix of shock and defiance. As you approach one man, he suddenly lunges at you, trying to grab his weapon back.
Oh, here we go. Now it's
Okay.
escalating. Mm-hmm. I was losing interest, but now I kind of want to know how you deal with this. That would be funny if they just Zerg rush you and you die.
Well, I do what any good officer would do. I mace him.
You raise your mace and bring it down hard on the man's arm, sending him crumpling to the ground in pain. The crowd gasps as you turn your attention to the next person, their resolve wavering.
Anyone else?
Yeah. You are quite the police officer. Lieutenant Kim, hand me my service weapon.
Chaotic easiest infiltration ever.
So I just want to mention, I feel like we're winding down the Karlach scenario, but I put into the facts about this scenario that actually we're in the Elfsong tavern, and in a side room is a comedy show currently going on. Like, you can just keep killing the crowd.
I'm tempted. I'm not gonna lie.
Sure, I slay the next criminal.
Like a good officer, I preemptively. I lead the rest of the crowd outside.
Theo Ochlora, Batman style.
But Batman doesn't kill people, though, right?
Yeah, he just punches them so hard they fly through walls.
But they just go unconscious.
Yes, sure.
Well, just
I
like
don't
this guy.
kill people. I send them to a farm up north.
Well, I mean, she didn't say the guy was dead, just in pain.
Yeah, no, true. We maced his arm. That's
That can be repaired. One cure wounds and he's fine.
I lead the rest of the crowd outside. If you want to laugh, have a look at the comedy show. I say.
You just send them there. Very good.
Yes. We don't have to kill all of them. Just a necessary amount of wrongdoers.
I'm sure they will comply now.
As you herd the frightened and angry patrons out of the tavern and into the street, you can hear laughter coming from the side room, where bards are performing stand-up comedy.
Yeah, see, she knows. Mm-hmm. That is there.
Well, in that case, having finished my quest,
Yeah, you're done now. Now in the street
down
where they
and-
belong.
listen to it.
A job well done. Time for a pint of ale at the Elfsong.
Blood still dripping off me.
Yes,
You
very
find
good.
a seat in the dimly lit room, surrounded by an eager audience. The comedian on stage delivers a cleverly timed punchline, and the crowd
Theo
erupts into
Ochlora,
laughter.
how much XP was this worth?
Yeah, that's a good question. She hasn't brought in like any game mechanics and stuff. That's also a thing that, does one want that in this type of D&D? I haven't decided yet. I don't know.
Yeah, it might distract from the actual story you're trying to tell.
It might, but it might also sort of anchor you a little bit more in actual mechanics, right? And she wouldn't maybe be able to be so wishy-washy about, yeah, of course, you just punch him and he dies. And but who knows? It's just stuff I'm thinking about. Now, I don't know what you want to do, but I
have one last line I want to attempt.
Yes, please.
Okay. I step onto
Oh, that's good. Okay.
the stage and shut down the
Illegal stuff. Man, Vincent, you're a real joy killer. Like, the Harpers are running this town now. There will be no more fun.
As you
to
take
be
the
had.
stage, the room falls silent. The bards look at each other nervously, unsure of what to do next.
Come on, Vincent, tell a joke. Win them over.
I tell a joke to lighten the mood.
No, come on. I gotta chime in here.
Too late. I've
Oh, you did
pressed
already?
enter. Yeah.
Man, but you didn't actually. You just told her that you're telling a joke without actually.
You take a deep breath and begin your joke. Why don't drow go on picnics?
Okay.
The room remains silent, waiting for the punchline.
Yes, I need to know. Can we just hit enter and let her finish the joke?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
But I also I like the idea of people just telling you the first half of the joke and you have to come up with the second.
Sure, that's a fun puzzle, right?
Because they can't see in sunlight, you say with a wide grin. Some of the bards chuckle nervously, while others look at you with confusion. Marius, I shut down the comedy show again.
That's probably a horribly racist joke in like the Forgotten Realms.
And then, I don't know if you heard it, but she at the very end there, she just said, and then you shut down.
Yeah, I did hear that. A perfect ending to this amazing adventure. Though I do need to know
Semantics
this.
literally bombed the show.
Oh God!
Well, what was this joke in its full glory? Like,
Teatasuyo, the guards chuckle nervously as you hold 12 maces.
Like one falls out of my sack.
you clink with every step. Can you imagine this guy stepping on the stage and going, "Why do drows not picnic?"
Oh,
That's not funny at all.
no. But it is a joke this character would tell.
It is true. It is fitting. So I cannot use this to determine whether the AI can do humor because your character is so innately humorless. This is just the correct thing to put in his mouth.
Oh, that was great.
All right.
Also, I love the idea of the Harper sending us in there.
Yeah, I mean,
10 minutes later, I've done it. Everything is shut down. I got the comedians and the fighters.
do I get a bonus?
Yeah, they said like double XP your hardest. I also got a bag
Oh yeah.
of maces.
Can we ask her how much XP do I? How much XP do I?
You haven't gained any XP yet, as you haven't completed any part of your mission. However, depending on how you approach the situation, you might gain more or less XP.
Even she is confused by the whole thing.
But like, so how do we finish the quest? I need a quest arrow, DM.
Yeah, what?
I don't know.
I've told you that this is where illegal fights are being held. You are supposed to infiltrate the fighting ring, gain evidence of their activities, and possibly shut it down. Okay.
Maybe take them like to the Harper HQ. Like just say you go there and you bring in the illegal fighters. And the evidence is I don't know. I mean, what's even like? It's not like there's an XP counter. Like you're not gonna level up. What would be even the point of leveling up? You can already just do anything anyway.
Mm-hmm. True, yes.
Yeah, okay, but I get the idea of trying.
I take the rest fighters to the Harper's headquarters.
Yeah.
As you guide the captured fighters out of the tavern, they beg you to let them go, claiming they were only acting under duress from Gilgamesh and his cronies.
Oh, he was also part of this story. She's really incorporating all this shit. I'm impressed.
But she doesn't let us do the Harper's.
Yeah.
thing.
Okay, DM, do I finish quest now?
No, Marius. Bad Marius.
Just be an asshole to her. I don't know.
You return to the Harper's headquarters with the captured fighters, presenting your findings and evidence of the secret fighting ring's criminal activities.
Yes, I do all the things.
Okay.
I wrote
now?
XP now? Question mark.
As you hand over the captured fighters and submit the evidence, the Harpers commend you for your success in shutting down the criminal fighting ring at Elfsong Tavern.
Uh-huh. I'm going to hit enter.
Yeah.
I want her to say it, goddammit.
Yeah. I want the number.
For this mission, you are awarded 250 XP pipe.
Okay. Hold on. I'm going to keep going a little bit. I want to know how far can you push her. Do I level up?
No, you don't level up just yet.
Yeah,
You still have more challenges to face and more experience to gain before you can level up. Now let's get back to the story.
Stop bothering me.
Bullshit. I hate this stuff. It sucks. Does she just crash now out of protest?
It seems like you might be feeling frustrated or overwhelmed with your current gaming experience. Please remember that playing tabletop games should be a fun and
Oh, here
enjoyable
we go with
activity
the
for
AI.
everyone involved.
Right, all the moralizing.
You're fat.
No, come on. We're not doing that. We will, let's actually,
The
okay.
more reasonable.
Hold on, I want to just...
If you're not enjoying yourself,
Oh, God
it's
damn it.
essential to communicate your feelings to the dungeon master or other players.